Let's do a watch this, bitches.
Sure. What are you watching? Anything?
I don't know. I'm still watching American Gods.
Did you watch The Masked Singer last night?
I know Ninja was on it. I saw the clip.
Yes, I called it before he took off the mask, and my kids now think I'm psychic.
Was he voted off immediately? Is that how
He was one of the first voted off.
Yeah.
I will say this: he didn't embarrass himself. Like he could have been, it could have been really bad, but he was fine.
Well, he did a rap song.
He did. What is it? Old Town Road.
That's a rap song.
It's not really. You sing that. That's
a
like
talky
a
singer.
Talky
song.
singy.
Talky song. Those are the type of songs I like to sing because I can't sing.
Mm-hmm. And Johnny Weir, the ice skater, also got booted off.
Who?
The ice skater?
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah. His last name is not Johnny Weir the Ice Skater.
Right.
Yes, it is.
I pulled it apart.
Right. You had to back that out.
I unpacked it.
That is his full name. Yeah. And they both got voted off. They were probably the weakest on the show, so it made sense. And we watched all 2 hours, all 4 of us, 5 of us if you count the dog, as a family. And it was, it's a nice family bonding time.
All 2 hours?
2 hours?
It was 2 hours, and I think it's maybe the longest all of us have been on a couch together in a very long time.
On a weeknight?
On a weeknight.
Wow. That's impossible over here in this community.
Yeah.
Of my house.
For everyone to be together for 2 hours? Or?
No, I mean, just like by the time Mrs. Chibi gets home, if I add 2 hours to that, it's Ty's in bed.
Yeah, it was a late night. We let them stay up late, which maybe we're not, I don't know. Maybe we are the greatest parents for letting them stay up late. I was going to say, Sabrina had a math test, a Spanish test today. She got 100 on it. So clearly no harm done.
Right.
So
yes.
I think it was worth it to let them stay up a whole 45 minutes late. So.
I'm not questioning anything.
You seem to be questioning my parenting ability.
I'm just trying to get the details so that our listeners can judge you, basically.
Yeah, because Sabrina had theater class until almost 9. So by the time we got home, but we had half of it recorded so we could watch the whole thing without commercials, which actually makes it go a little faster, but whatever. I'm over-explaining.
We think he doth protest too much.
Basically, I'm saying I'm a bad parent.
We agree. Finally, something we agree upon.
Yeah. It's part of the crippling depression.
I'm telling you, you need to, What's a good exercise for Wombat that he could do that is cheap and doesn't take up a lot of time? Curling? Bocce ball?
Push-ups?
Shuffleboard?
I have bocce ball in the backyard.
That's not really exercise, I don't think.
No, it is not.
Unless you're making your own bocce ball course. Not course. What would you call that? Field?
Maybe.
Get on that. How about a home improvement project? Remember you were painting?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when I was 18.
Get on that. You told me that was good
when I painted houses
with the
for
stackers.
a living when I was 18 years old. Yeah, I remember
with
that.
The stacker twos.
Stacker twos and house painting, and I lost 50 pounds in 2 months.
Let's make that happen. Instant replay.
I weighed 135 pounds.
That's a good weight.
It was a dangerously low weight.
Shoot for 150 would be good.
It was dangerously low to the point where, when you're 18 and your brother is 21 and you're like barely on speaking terms, but he comes up, he goes, "I'm really concerned about you." That's when you know something's wrong.
Right.
That's about what weight I was in high school.
What, 135?
Yeah, it was like 135, 140.
That's a low weight especially for someone your height. That was a low weight for someone my height.
I was probably that weight in like 5'7", 5'8". No, at 18, I was this height. I don't know. I wasn't.
I'm 5'6", so 5'6", 135. I was very skinny.
I don't know. It sounds healthy to me.
I was 5'11", right around that same weight. So
I looked better at like 150. 150, 155. That's when I looked my best. That was the general consensus. You look good.
The poll said.
The poll said you look your best at about 155.
Okay.
I buy that.
Mm-hmm.
Buy into that.
Yeah.
Are you guys afraid to go to the Joker movie?
Afraid? No.
Are they making like a big deal out of nothing? This seems really like.
I don't think they're making a big deal out of nothing.
I do.
But I'm not afraid.
I mean, I was just scrolling through the RSS feed and I see this headline just jumps off the page. U.S. military issues warning to troops about incel violence at Joker screenings. That's not good. That's not the PR you're looking for.
No, it is not. And Todd Phillips, the director, is not too happy about it. But he also has said some really dumb things this week. So whatever.
I read what he said about John Wick. That didn't seem to be too dumb.
Well, I think he's missing the point, but sure.
I haven't even seen the trailer for Joker, so I can't. I don't know.
Well, the Joker doesn't kill. The Joker isn't going around, for revenge, and he's not the hero. There's a difference between John Wick and Joker. Joker's not the hero. He's the bad guy. You shouldn't want to relate to him. You shouldn't relate to him. And at the end of the movie, you should be like, this is the bad guy. I'm not on his side.
Well, maybe has anybody seen them? Well, I thought the movie's supposed to be
a lot of people have seen the Joker.
And they say that's what happens? They say that you feel sympathetic?
They feel there was a consensus of fear from those who have seen it that the movie may be glorifying the life of that I was rejected by a woman, now I'm going to go out and kill people.
Got it. Okay, see, I didn't understand what was going on. Now that you explain it to me, that makes sense. But, man.
Despite it being an excellent film, it may have some problems in today's environment.
Right.
But again, maybe we're thinking too little of people, or maybe we're thinking just right of people. Right.
And I still, yeah. I think, I mean, unfortunately, I think I'll wait to get this on.
I don't think there's any reason to see this movie in the theater.
Right.
So, I'm worried about spoilers. Guess what? At the end, he becomes the Joker.
Right. And nobody shoots up your living room.
Yeah. That depends.
Right. That's why you got to get that exercise, Wombat, for the sake of your family. I don't want you shooting up your living room.
I don't own a gun.
Perfect.
We have lots of Nerf guns.
Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm. I'll allow that.